Maybe you come out of your door, you're seeing a lion crossing by,
That,
or
yes.
you're seeing it. We don't live in the zoo. We don't live in bushes. Oh, you even have to ask for permission.
Yes, you will get a lawsuit very quickly.
Hello friends, this is Jims of the Jims TV. Thank you for stopping by and you're welcome. In today's video, I have a guest. So let me give you a quick backstory. So we're at a gathering here in Virginia and she was there. I mean, we were both there. And you know, we're talking about so many things, and then she made mention of some certain things, and I'm like, I'm gonna have that lady on my channel. When you see her for the first time, you'd actually think she's Ghanaian. When she opens her mouth and says certain things, and I'm like, are you sure you don't have some ancestry, something somewhere in Ghana or something? This person is originally from here, so yeah, she's going to, I don't know, I'm just saying what I know. She may not be from here, but that's what we know. She's African American, and yeah, she's going to come on here and tell us a few things that I probably have not heard before, so we're going to hear it together for the first time. And quickly, I just want to plug this in. If you like what I'm wearing, I once did an interview with the person who made this, so if you like it and you want to order yours, he now does international deliveries. So if you like it, I'll put a link to the video in the description so you can click it, watch it, and get his number from the video and patronize him. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So you're welcome. With me is
Imani.
Imani.
Yes.
Imani what?
Imani Moss.
Yes. So in my introduction, I told my audience, my friends online, that I almost thought you were Ghanaian, maybe because of the things you were saying. I don't know. I'm like, who's she? Who's she? So tell us, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Henrico, Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've lived here my entire life.
You don't say.
I'm serious.
Oh, wow. Are both your parents from here?
Yes. My entire family.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see? No, I didn't know that. I thought you were from somewhere else, that you just came here to settle. Oh, nice, nice. Wow. So how has it been like? Have you ever left the country?
No.
Okay.
I've been to Canada.
Okay.
For vacation.
Okay, but you've never been to Africa?
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yes. So how has it been growing up in the US? Just tell us, because
I would say,
we don't know, so we want to know. Compared
to how it is in Africa, I would say we're very privileged in that aspect. As far as like, I started driving when I was 16. You know, I did school. I had all advanced classes in school. I graduated with an advanced high school diploma, and just different things of that nature. But it was nice. It was peaceful for me growing up here because I didn't grow up in like the bad part of town. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty calm and pretty peaceful, and I had a really good childhood. So,
do you think there's a lot of violence here since you've lived here your entire life?
So it depends on which side of town you're in, and then also who you associate yourself with will bring violence to you. If you are not a violent person, you're not hanging around violent people, you will never be in danger. So, and I think that's a lot of misconception when people say, oh, America is very violent, especially like the Black Americans.
Yeah.
I'm like, and what you see on TV is really not how we should be portrayed. And just like in the other way around, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, it depends on who you are hanging with, who you associate yourself with, who you keep in your circle is what brings violence to you.
So you say Virginia is relatively calm, peaceful?
I would say it's pretty peaceful, honestly. I wouldn't say that it's very dangerous. You know, I don't think that.
Well, have you ever experienced any gun violence here before?
Not in my life. So I've known people that's been shot.
I know Virginia
people,
here.
yes, that have died. I've known people, but but it wasn't like it was more of a wrong place, wrong time.
I see.
Right. Because I've had people like late night, they were shot. You know, type things like that. I'm at home in my bed.
Okay. Okay. Oh, nice.
Like I said, it depends on what side of town you're on.
Okay.
Honestly. Like, even in Petersburg, it's very, the crime rate is higher.
Really?
Yes.
Petersburg? Are you serious? That I thought that place was like a no man's land. It's as if nothing is going on there.
Really?
Yeah, maybe the part I went to, maybe it's the part I went to.
Because I went to
actually.
Virginia State University for a year, and yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I could never have thought. I was like, this place looks like a ghost town. Like nothing is going on here. Maybe it's the part
But
I
if you're
was
like
in.
Ettrick area and things like that, where the actual people are, then yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So the main reason I brought you here is because of, should I say, your love for Ghana? Should I say that? So yeah. Yeah. What do you say?
Medofo.
What's Medofo?
My beloved.
My beloved. Okay. Is it Medo? I know, which is I think it's my love or something like that. Odo is love. Yeah. See her teaching me tree. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh, nice. Oh, what else do you know in tree?
Oh wow, I know Etese.
Yeah, how
I know
are you?
Akwaba.
Welcome.
I know like if you pass me something, like I'll say give to me, like famami. Like famami means give me your phone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it for you. What else do you know?
I kind of just know how to greet people.
Okay.
And I'm still learning. So he's teaching me things every kind of on a daily. Like me bra, like come, I believe. And then I think that's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay, so you mentioned he. I'm sure my audience are like he who, he, how, he who. So what's your relationship with Ghana? How did you hear? Did you ever know about Ghana? I mean, before now?
No.
You never heard of Ghana?
Well, I've heard of Ghana, or West Africa.
Yeah.
But never have I ever experienced it on this level. Let me say it like that. Like,
so what did you hear about Ghana before now?
I just know it's a beautiful country. You know, and the people are very welcoming to like Americans, and the food. Okay. It's like the biggest thing I love to eat. Okay. So, but my boyfriend / fiance is Ghanaian.
Yeah, that's why we have it here. So what have you learned so far about the Ghanaian culture? Because I remember at that, get together we had, I remember you saying you could cook some food. I'm like, I don't want to listen. I want her on my channel so I can hear everything fresh. So what are some of the things you've learned to cook?
Okay, so I've learned to cook wache.
You actually cook it, or you just learned it? You've practicalized it?
I have. I watched a lot of because my boyfriend does not really cook like that, but I wanted him to have a piece of home here. Okay. I wanted him to feel comfortable here, so I went on YouTube. I watched Sweet Jelly.
Oh, shout out to Sweet Jelly. Shout
out to Sweet Jelly. Okay, I learned so much.
Oh wow!
So like channels like hers, I was able to learn how to cook wache, cook like eto.
Plantains, yeah, the soft plantain. You could add peanuts if you want.
I added peanuts. Yeah, pear or avocado. And then the palm oil and onions. Okay. On top.
Do you actually use the local?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I love it for you. You actually know how to use it. I
use it, and then I also use my my food processor when I don't feel like I'll make like pepper for my eggs, and I'll do the I'll boil the egg, slice the egg, put the pepper inside.
Yes, kusia, meko. That's egg and pepper. Oh, nice.
I am still learning jollof, and I know that is an acquired.
Jollof, oh my god, yeah. What else?
I've made light soup with goat and banku, fufu.
You've made fufu?
Yes.
Did you actually pound it, or you made it with the food processor? Or
I used the powder.
Okay, the powder. Oh yeah, so it's still fine. It's still fine.
I used the powder. I love kinke. Kinke and tilapia.
It's the big man food you like, oh.
And then I've made, I don't know how you say, like kebabs.
Okay.
With the meat.
Yeah.
On
kebab,
the stick.
On the stick, yeah. Kebab, yeah.
And then I'm still learning some other things that I want to learn how to cook. Like we've made peanut soup.
Okay.
And also okra soup.
Okra. Yeah.
I love okra soup.
Yeah, but I know. Okay, this might. I'm not trying to generalize, but I know
Yeah.
Americans are not really big on pepper.
Mm.
Not all of you are big on pepper.
Yes.
How did you transition from no pepper to pepper?
Well, I actually like pepper.
Personally,
Yeah,
oh, that's
personally.
interesting. Oh, okay,
So
that's really
my
interesting.
spice level is usually like a medium.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I went from like Mexican food. You know, Mexican
Okay,
food is
yeah.
pretty hot.
Yeah,
Especially there, like salsas and things like that. So with African food, I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
No.
I use nothing but habanero peppers.
Yeah.
And Scotch bonnet peppers in my food now.
Yeah. So it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Okay, so you're one in the
But
few...
if you give it to my family, it's different.
Oh, they might not
she
eat
don't
it.
like the pepper. My mom does not like the pepper.
But do they eat Mexican dishes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so they eat but they're more on the milder side, like or versus I would go for a little bit hotter side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey everyone, my name is Imani and I'm going to be making some Ghanaian tilapia stew with some rice and some eggs. Okay.
Do you hope to go to Ghana soon?
Yes, I do.
What have you heard about Ghana now that you know about Ghana?
It's a lot cheaper for one.
Okay. A lot cheaper
I would
than
say
here.
than here.
Because Ghana is actually expensive.
Really?
It is actually.
Okay.
It is actually compared. Okay, I wouldn't say compared to here, but maybe compared to other African countries.
Okay.
Ghana is
if I'm
pretty
comparing
on the high side.
like the value of a dollar.
Yes,
let me
if you're
say it
doing
like that.
Yeah.
The value of a dollar can stretch a lot.
Yes. If you put it that way, that I can relate to that more. But if you say cheaper, I don't know about that. But yeah, if you take your dollar there, it has value.
Right.
Yes. So I think we can
in that
aspect.
Can do that.
Yeah. It has value when you go back home. Oh, okay. So what else?
Like I love the houses. The houses are amazing.
Yeah.
Like one of his friends has a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom house that he built back home.
Oh wow. Do you know what area?
Kumasi.
Oh, Kumasi. Oh, nice.
Kumasi.
Oh,
because that's where he's from. He's from Kumasi and he's Ashanti.
Yeah.
So he's in the Ashanti region, Kumasi.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Do you see us? This is really weird and out of the blues, but do you see us as not different from you as a Black American? Do you think we're the same?
I do. I think that we have a lot in common, but people are not open to change as other people may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what we know about Africa is not really anything of value. Like what we see here is not how y'all live. Right?
Even as a Black person, that's what they tell you guys.
It's like they say that Africa is poor, or like you see commercials on TV, oh, there's starving kids in Africa, there's this and that. But when y'all come over here and we're like, oh wow, y'all are actually very rich. Y'all more rich than we are.
Oh yeah, I think so. I actually think so. Actually think so. Yeah.
So that was definitely an eye opener, and it's more about as I've learned more about y'all's culture, it's so rich.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is something that we lack here as being a Black American. I don't know my culture. You know, I don't have that. I don't have that connection to my roots because I was uprooted from where I was supposed to be.
Do you have any idea where you might be from? Did you do the ancestral?
So I did a 23andMe.
Okay.
And I am 88% overall, 88% African or West African.
Oh, really?
47% Nigerian.
Okay. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's what else?
So I have Nigerian, Congolese. I have they said I was from like I may pronounce it wrong. Obo State.
Obo State?
Something state.
Okay.
And then it said actually I have it on my phone.
Did all your family members do it?
No.
Okay, just you.
Just me.
Okay.
Because being with my boyfriend, I wanted to kind of know like where am I from. He gave me he piqued my curiosity.
Yeah.
So I said, wow, I love how you know so much about it.
Yeah.
Like as far as like how your kings are, the gold, and I thought it was amazing. And I love learning more stuff about his culture. And I'm like, dang, I kind of wish that I knew more about mine.
Yeah.
So I did a 23andMe.
Oh.
So the different regions.
Oh, Imo and Ogun State.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. And then
This is 10%
Ghanaian,
Ghanaian, Liberian,
Liberia,
and Sierra
Sierra
Leone.
Leone.
Senegambia. Oh, and Guinea.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Congolese and Southern East
Right.
Africa. Oh, wow.
So I'm not going to say these are 100% accurate.
Yeah, but at
But
least it kind of gives you, oh, wow.
and then I also have some
European.
whites.
Interesting.
Which is interesting. Well, if you
Yeah.
think about like the slave trade and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, that's probably where that comes from.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
now in my DNA.
yeah, yeah.
And then I also have Indian.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
Okay. How accurate is this really? I've seen a lot of people do it, and I think,
Yeah.
there's some kind of truth there, but I don't know how accurate is it.
I think that the more family does it, the more accurate it becomes. Like if your mother and your father and you do it,
Yeah.
I believe that that makes it a bit more accurate.
Okay.
Now with me just having my results, it narrowed it down,
Yeah.
but not to the point where it's specific to my family. Like you can see like with 23andMe, you can see like your relatives, if they've done it, and they can see how they're related to you. And things like it tells you about personalities, traits, and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice. Is Ghana a place that you see yourself moving to live?
I think so. As when I'm older, I believe that we will move back because I know that's where he wants to be. And as far as like us buying a house and things like that, and I love how as far as when you do buy a house, it is yours. You know, there is no mortgage, there is no taxes.
No.
It is it's your land for as long as you want it.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I wish we had that here.
Yeah.
Because when you are here, you buy a house, but you have to pay mortgage every month, and then once you finish paying for your house, now you have taxes. You still have taxes on that, on the land, and it's like I don't. And
we do pay taxes back home.
Yeah.
We do actually.
Okay.
But the way we live back home is out of pocket. So I want to get a car now. I have to have the money. So I can't buy it on credit or you have to have it, pay cash or transfer whatever, but you have to have it in your pocket. So there's nothing like I'm paying car loan, I'm paying student loan. There's none of that. So you have to pay it out of pocket. I think that's the difference between back home and here. Yeah. So
and then the education is different too.
Yeah.
Like you cannot work and go to school.
Some people do that, but they could do part-time, so maybe or weekend school. Some people do Saturdays and Sundays. They go to school. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do Saturday, Sunday, weekends. They call it weekend school. Some part-time. So I'm not a full student, so I have to work to what's it called, to go to school. But we also have the liberty of not working.
Right.
So I mean, your parents will pay your fees, you're on scholarship, I don't know, different things. So you have the liberty of not working.
Oh, nice.
Seeing yourself going to school for the 4, 5, 6 years, and that's it. You don't have to work until you're done. So I think that's the difference in there and here. But here, it seems like you can't just go to school.
No, no.
When you have to work. Yeah. So that's the difference between the back home, and so there's a bit of liberty.
So when he was telling me about like his process when he graduated school, and it was so sad. He was telling me, even though you graduated, that does not mean that you have a job.
No.
You know, you have to get posted.
Yes.
And I'm like, but when you're here in America, once you finish school, you have a job right away. You are given, or once let's say you get your bachelor's degree, you can use that bachelor's degree as soon as you're finished. You know, and I feel like that is a disadvantage.
Yes. So it's only a handful of people who are opportune to get jobs even right in school. You know, a company is waiting for you, just graduate and then we were going to call you in. So not everyone has that privilege. That it's not supposed to be a privilege, but not everyone has that opportunity, let's say it that way. So you know, you finish school 6-7 years, you don't still have a proper job. You can't really use your degree. You're doing menial jobs here and there just to earn a living. So it's not automatic like it is here. Yeah.
To me, it's like once you finish, I feel like you put in that time.
Yeah.
Now you should be able to get rewarded for your time.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
your sacrifice.
Absolutely, but it's not that easy. Should I put it that way? Yeah. It's like, you know, that's why people are trying to further. People are coming here to school, see greener pastures, in quotes. You know, that's why you see a lot of us migrating back. Well, I won't say back, migrating here. So it's not like things are exactly rosy back home. It could be better. You understand? It actually could be better, but people are still making it.
Oh, and I love
people
that.
are actually still making it. So yeah, people are actually still getting jobs. People, I know people who are doing very well where they are. They have no need to travel outside of the country to see greener pastures. They are very comfortable there. I even know people who have said they will never relocate. They will come here for holidays. Yeah, they're going back home because they are more comfortable at home. There's the freedom at home. You see, the system here can be
daunting.
Can be yeah, the system here can be a bit, it can be a bit choking if you put it that way. It's as if you have to keep going.
You have to keep going. If you stop, you are done.
You'll be in debt if you, because you have to pay the debt. You see,
we're always in debt. We're always in debt.
You see, that's something that you can see. 5 Africans, for instance, probably 1 or 2 are in debt. Most are not in debt. You see, maybe the debt will be maybe a little bit of borrowing money here, that, but not for car, not for your house. You know, so that's why I get what he's trying to say. Go back home, you're free. I have my house, I have my land, it's mine. I'm not owing anybody anything. Do you get? That's the difference between back home and here. So it's as if your system, like someone said, is just working to keep you in debt. You have to always be in debt. It's working to keep you in debt, so you never get off. So now that we have you here, what are some of the misconceptions you think people have about Americans or America?
We are not all like I was saying earlier. We're not all violent. We are not all ghetto. Let me say it like that. As far as like how you see in some of like black movies, like you have
You're actually correct. It's usually black. It's usually black. Yeah.
And I would say a lot of us are educated. You know, I will say that like for me, I am getting a bachelor's degree in nursing.
Okay,
I'm also a nurse. I started my nurse. I've been a nurse almost 10 years.
Oh wow!
Like I started, I was in nursing, so I did CNA, I did med tech. I'm an LPN now. I'm getting my RN, and I'm also going to be getting a master's degree once I finish.
Wow, that's
so
good.
we do. Some of us do value our education, and we do want to reach higher heights, in that aspect. And I think honestly, we're just trying to make it. We're just trying to make it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like a lot of it is because I've heard so many things as far as, oh, you shouldn't be with a Black American, oh, you should be with a white person. And I'm like, there's no difference in between white and Black. It's just how you portray yourself, what are your values, and do they align with mine, basically. Half of it is how you see it, and then the other half is like you don't really get to see that side of us. And certain TV, oh, we're loud and we're this and we're that. We're not all like that, and I feel like it paints a bad picture.
You're actually correct, yeah, because the black movies we see,
it's
like the black guys, they are always there are certain ways. So, but are there some truth in it?
Depends on honestly how you grew up. and where you grew up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Your location has something, how your family dynamics are is another thing, and some of us, like I said, some of us don't have jobs. Some of us don't really care about our education. Some of us are selling drugs and stuff on the street just to make bad. Some of us are in jail. Some of us are, so that there is some truth to it, but I feel like it's over exaggerated in movies. Because like I said, not all of us are like that. Like some of us are trying to make a name for ourselves. Some of us are trying to reach higher heights and break boundaries, and move higher up. And that, like you don't see a lot of Black nurses, doctors, lawyers, but we are growing now in number. We're now growing in that number, and being oppressed for so long, I feel like now we can really make a voice and a name for ourselves. So we can kind of debunk some of the myths that come along with being a Black American.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you think people should know about America? That you think we don't know? Because we may not know. Actually.
Okay,
so sell yourself since you're American. Know? So what do we know? I don't know. I don't know what we know. What do you want to tell us? You tell okay, so maybe you know the way the media portrays America. So what are some of the things that we may not know? I know now you're telling us that Black people are actually doing well. They're not the way they portray them to be on TV. Right. I mean, we know that, but I mean, it's the media. Right. Yeah, that's what's happening with Africa as well. That's what's happening. They portray Africa a certain way, but it's not even close to what we are like. Do you get? Exactly. It's not like there are places where there's poverty. There's poverty everywhere. In fact, what am I saying? There's poverty everywhere. People are getting sick. Children are getting sick everywhere. So it's not an African thing. Right. Africa, if you see houses in Africa, if you see the billion dollar infrastructure back home, we're doing really well for ourselves. Right. I mean, some people say that, in Africa, maybe you come out of your door, you're seeing a lion crossing by. You're seeing it. We don't live in the zoo. We don't live in bushes. For heaven's sake. We have water, we have TV, we have phones, we're on the internet, we have clothes, what else? We have so many things. Everything you have here, we actually have it back home.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So it's wild when you go on the internet and you're like, are you serious? Is it the same Africa that I'm coming from?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's another Africa, because I don't know.
You can kind of see how we get that perception.
Yeah. I understand you totally. If you don't meet someone who's going to explain to you, then you would not know.
You would never know.
And some people think Africa is a country. How is Africa a country?
It's a
so you mean all of us come from the same country?
It's actually bigger.
Yeah, it's really big. It's really big. So I mean, it's funny how I think I've always thought about this, that we take our time to learn about you guys. We know how many states are in America. We know all the continents of the world. We take our geography serious. But it seems like over here, they only know what is happening here. Is it that they don't teach you in geography?
They do not. They teach us geography, but they don't teach us culture. They don't teach us that.
So in your geography, they taught you about Africa.
Western.
That's all.
European.
That's what's in your geography.
That is what we learned.
And your history.
When I tell you, and I'll be completely honest. I will be completely honest.
Because back home,
Black history is only during February, because that's Black History Month. Yeah. And they mostly talk about civil rights and the civil rights movement with like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, people of that stature. Yeah. But they don't teach us, or they'll talk about like some of the inventors, like Mackie C.J. Walker invented the perm, or like someone invented a chair and things like that. But other than that, they teach us nothing but European history, Western history, U.S. history to 1877, and that is what they teach us. They don't teach us nothing about Africa. They don't teach us anything. So we don't know. They don't teach it to us. Like, unless your family is either like how my family is going to be half Ghanaian. They will know. My kids will know their culture.
Yeah, sure.
But because we are there to teach them.
Yes.
But in actual public schools, I went through the public school system because we have the public school and the private school.
Yeah.
They don't teach us
that
that.
back home as
And
well.
then I didn't know a lot of things until I went to a HBCU, which is historically Black college and university.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know a lot about my own culture because my parents may not have known.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, it's what you know. You have to
exactly
share what you know. I mean,
exactly.
you can't give what
But
you don't have.
I love
You know,
that
that kind of
about Africa, where it's like they teach y'all about us. They teach y'all the language.
Yeah.
I know my boyfriend was saying like he was in a French class.
Yeah.
I'm like, when do you go into?
Yeah, we're taught French back home. Some schools
Yes.
teach Spanish.
Right.
You know, I mean, we learn languages.
Right.
And we also learn our own indigenous languages in school.
Wow.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, we're learning so many things.
Right.
You know, you're just in your own bubble, if you put it that way.
Yes.
So you're not able to see outside. You're just in. Oh,
in
wow, that's
like
terrible.
I said, we learn bits and pieces.
That's terrible.
And around, like I said, February is when we have Black History Month, and that's really
about it.
But that's about it. And that's from my own, experience.
Yeah, sure,
and
sure,
whatnot.
sure.
But yeah.
So you mean if you didn't meet person you're with now, you never would have really known about?
I don't think, unless I were to take a trip.
Yeah.
And I would go over there myself.
Yeah.
And then I would have experienced myself. And then also my own cousin married a Ghanaian.
Okay.
So
has she gone to, or did he?
I don't think so yet, but they do have like children and stuff here now.
Here,
because they're a little bit older than me.
Okay.
But as far as I know, I don't think they've gone to Ghana, but like they met here.
Yeah.
Like how I met my boyfriend, I met him here.
Yes.
And then the journey that he went through and the sacrifice he had to make just to get here is amazing. And I always love when he tells the story about how he came here, how he went to Ethiopia, he went to South Africa, he went to all these countries and then came here. And it's like, wow, you went through so much.
Oh yeah. Getting here is not it's not as easy as some people might think. Remember in church when the brother gave, I don't know if you were in church that day, a brother gave a testimony of how he just got his green card.
Wow.
And then everybody was clapping because we all understood what he was talking about. So pastor just made a joke to someone. I'm like, oh, you were born here. You may not understand the testimony. Because I'm sure he was wondering, what's the big deal about it? Right. But pastor was like, you may not understand the gravity of this testimony because he just got his green card.
Wow.
After so long. So people, you don't know how difficult it is. The
process.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get approved, you're going back home.
Oh, you see?
You're going home. You're going to be deported.
Yeah, so getting the green card is like, now I can breathe.
Right.
Now I can go home. Now I can maybe bring my family.
Right.
Now I can relax. Now it's like you're working on eggshells till you get your green card.
Even then, you're still sending money back home.
Yeah.
You're
you need to do like a plan B in case, just
family is so important.
Yeah.
Family
is very big on family. Yeah.
A lot, and then that's another difference I feel like between Black people. We value family, but not on that spectrum. I would say, like my boyfriend has taught me about, we honor our mother and our father, as it says in the Bible.
Yes.
That's part of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
But some of us, we don't do that.
So why is it like that? Because I notice here, you see, I don't know, back home we take pride in taking care of our elderly ones, for instance, like our grandma, our parents. But here it's like, it's not like the child is a bad person per se. You are not a bad person. You are good, but it's just not something you guys are used to. Because you see elderly people at the stores and you're like, this grandma should actually have maybe a grandchild or someone with her or something. But it's like, is it because of your busy lifestyle or what exactly?
Yeah, it could be busyness. They could be in school. And then
but we too, we go to school, we have busy lives back home, but we still make time for family. So I'm trying to understand it, because we have jobs, we go to school, but we still make time out for our family.
I think it's how, like I said, it goes back to how you were raised and how your household abstains. Like for me, my family, we're big on family. Like I will help my mother, I will help my grandmother, I will help them when I know they need me. But it's not a thing of people, we don't go out our way to help.
You have to ask for the help. more or less.
I will go and be like, okay, let me help her, or let me see, because if I see you struggling, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm in the field, I think there was a time I was actually in a restaurant, and there was an older lady, and she was pretty much stuck in the bathroom. And I went and I helped her, and I told her, I said, hey, I'm a nurse, can I help you?
Oh, you even have to ask for
Yes,
permission.
yes, you would get a lawsuit very quickly.
Say no. Go back. Backtrack a little bit. Backtrack a little bit. So I'm seeing an older lady, maybe in the toilet. Maybe she can't get up,
yeah,
and I'm going
exactly.
to use the restroom and then see she's stuck. Typically, back home, you could just say, I don't know. It's not default setting. You just help.
Yeah.
So you have to ask before helping.
Yes,
But I can see you need the help.
Yes, I ask because it's just that was ingrained in me. Let me say hi. This is who I am. Can I help you? Even that's what, as far as my nursing, that's why I do that. That is what they teach us. They're like, okay, so hey, introduce. Hey, can I help you? Because if not, what if something happens to that person? It's a liability thing. Like, let's say you're giving someone the Heimlich remover,
too, but
if they're choking, like, hey, can I help you? I know you're choking,
but can I help you? Because it's obvious,
it's
isn't
obvious.
It? I know you're sort of dying. Should I help you?
But do you know if that person has a DNR? Or
what's DNR?
DNR means do not resuscitate. So let's say if they're choking,
okay,
that would be a lawsuit because they had a DNR order, meaning that you don't do nothing. You let that person pass on.
Okay, now that you said it that way, it makes sense. Okay. Okay. So you guys are big on personal space,
Yes.
respect people's privacy.
Yes.
Okay, we don't really respect anybody's
privacy.
I
had to tell him a lot of times, back away, give that person like at least 3 feet. Like, you cannot, like, if you're in a grocery store, right? I'm going to stand at least 3 to 6 feet away from you. I'm not going to stand right up on you, and I have to kind of pull them back and be like, hold on, give that person space, because you don't know. You don't know.
Oh wow.
How people feel about touching and closeness, and if you're not in my circle, no.
Okay, because people could actually say you're in their personal space and hit you with a lawsuit.
You may not get a lawsuit, but you may get hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, that means there's a lot of liberty back home. There's because I mean, we don't walk on eggshells back home. Right. I mean, everybody. I mean, for the most part, it's a default setting we're brought up with back home. You just help. You just, I don't know. Maybe now that you've said it, now I'm now conscious to asking people that should I help you? Should I not help you?
Can I help you?
Whatever. Wow. You people it must be tough. Must be really hard. But I like the fact that you need to give people personal space, because what if the person doesn't want to be helped?
Exactly.
Right.
Or they're like, it's okay, I got it.
Yeah. Or doesn't want you to touch the person.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get you. I actually get it. It makes sense actually. What would you say to people out there hoping to learn something from this video? They're African Americans as well. They don't know anything about Africa. They've never even heard of Ghana.
I would say give us grace. Give us grace.
No, these are fellow Black Americans watching the video right now. So what do you want to tell them about us, or a few things? I would
say be open to learn.
Okay.
Open to learning something new about someone else's culture, because you never know what you'll be able to incorporate into your life.
Yeah.
Some of the, from being in church, I incorporate a lot of the values that I've learned, because I went from Baptist. And it's a bit different. Yeah. I'm not saying we all serve the same God, but it's different. How we worship and things like that is different.
It's different, yeah.
From how you all do church. You know what I mean? So it's like, my biggest thing is just being open to understanding somebody else, because you never know what you're going to learn. You're never going to know if you can, like I said, eat the food. A lot of people, we don't eat fish with head on it, but eat it. I'm serious. Like, you never know what you'd like until you try it. So that's like my biggest thing right there. It's just being open to experiencing something different than what we know.
Okay.
You never know what you like.
Yeah, you actually never know. What's your favorite Ghanaian dish?
Right now, it changes. Like when I first started eating it, I love like consumer stew.
Okay.
And yam.
Okay.
That was my favorite.
Oh, right.
Like,
nice. Because you guys don't have yam right here.
No.
Right? You don't have yam. Yeah.
No. Our yam is like sweet potatoes.
Yes.
That's like yam.
Yeah.
But I've never had yam.
Yeah, actual yam. Yeah, I get it.
Or even how to prepare it. Or I made boiled or fried plantains. But I'm used to that because we have a lot of Jamaican.
Yeah.
So that's also another thing, how they prepare it different too.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be open. And do not look down upon, because I feel like sometimes we feel like, and I've experienced like other people thinking that, oh, people from Africa are not as educated as we are and things like, yes.
Please do not listen to that. Africa has one of the most educated set of people I've ever seen.
Right.
So no. We value school. We do value school. So nah. It's not true. Right. It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
I would say, because it's like what I've experienced. Like, people think that you all are ignorant to a lot of things here, and it's that true. It's not true. They're very smart. Very intelligent.
Yeah, actually, if you check it really in schools, in workplaces, Africans are actually topping the charts. Yes, if you check it well, Africans are topping. I think it's just once we leave the continent, we come here, we shine back home. But it's just like you're shining with your fellow stars. So when you get off Africa and you come here, you are actually going to distinguish yourself. Right. You're going to shine alone.
And I know, I know the first year is very, it's a transition period. Yeah. That first year. Yeah. Like with my boyfriend, I had to kind of help him know where things are. Yeah. You know, we had to learn how to drive.
Yeah, different everything.
Because he was telling me, like, in all his years in Ghana, he never drove.
Oh wow! Okay.
So it wasn't until he came here was when he actually learned how to drive. Okay. And then just working computers was a big thing too. Wow. And I didn't know. He was saying, "Oh, I didn't want to buy Wi-Fi because I thought we had to pay for it every day." No, you don't pay for it every day.
Well, internet can be a bit expensive back home as well. Yeah. So. Not that we don't have it, we do have it. I mean, we use it. Right. I mean, you see all this on social media. It's internet we use, right? So just that it could be a little bit more expensive. Okay. You know, sometimes. So, but I mean, we use it regardless. That's to show you we have money.
Exactly.
Everything we have.
Phones,
we have
everything.
Everything
Y'all
you
have
can
everything
think
that
of.
we have.
Yeah.
And we don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, just pack your bags from the US and go straight to Africa. You have everything you need there. Every single thing.
Like I've met
just pack your clothes and maybe your toiletries. That's all. You have everything there. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, you don't need anything. In fact, you don't even need to pack clothes. Maybe because you get clothes there. Yeah, I'm saying clothes because maybe you may want to wear what you know, what you're used to, you know. But I mean,
no, I like wearing the traditional wear.
Exactly. So it's very colorful, you know, very nice.
I love all the colors. Yeah. And I love
this. Is actually Ghanaian print. Actually, this one is
it looks Ghanaian.
Print. Yeah, it's Ghanaian. Okay, that shows that you know you know your onions. You know, yes.
Because I have kente.
Yeah, you do. Beautiful. Wow, this was very wholesome. This was a very wholesome video. Thank you for coming on the channel, Imani. I'm so grateful that I could see some of the things you might be thinking. You know, you said something before. I asked about what we think about what you want people over here to know about Africa. You said we should give you grace. Yeah. The Black Americans, we should give you grace. Oh, we don't have every problem. You guys, we're one. In fact, the whole world. You're pink, you're green, you're yellow. We're all one. Okay. Yes. In fact, what's the difference between you and me?
Nothing.
Okay.
We're about the same.
Oh God, so there's nothing. So if you go back to Ghana, maybe except you open your mouth to speak, then they'll know, oh, okay, maybe she's not from here. But
Right.
that's not even a
That's the
determining
only
factor.
thing.
Yeah, you look like us. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you look just like us. So
Right.
I think all these things are archaic. We
Mm-hmm.
should move. We should actually move on from there. But yeah, I mean, we're one. You guys,
Exactly.
we're one.
We're
Please
one.
share this video to your friends. Let them
Yeah.
watch it and learn. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.